Now we're a little bit late on the recording here for this game, but we are entering the 9th frame. Clarence going up. Has a 90 in the 6th frame. 2 strikes, one in the 8th, one in the 9th, hoping for 1, 2. Not going to happen. Correction, he had a strike in the 7th and the 8th. This is going into the 9th frame. Left a 1, 2, 10. Needs to hit Brooklyn for this spare. And he will do it. We got Tony going into the 10th frame. 147 in the 7th with a strike in the 8th and a strike in the 9th. A little bit light in the pocket. He's going to need to pick that one up. Scott going into the 4th frame. So far, 9 miss in the 1st, strike in the 2nd, 6 spare in the 3rd. That's a little bit outside. Comes in too hard. Not going to cut it. Here's the scores thus far. I'll try and get back to you guys in, let's say, the 7th frame with another update. Tony on the approach. Looks like he's lining up his right foot somewhere in between the 15 and the 20 board. Let's see how it hooks. Looks pretty promising. A little bit light in the pocket, but it does carry. Clarence going into the 4th with a spare, strike, spare. That's way off his mark. Misses the head pin, but you know what? That's bowling. Let's see if he can spare it up. A little bit high in the pocket. That was Sheldon, our leadoff bowler. I have failed to get his throws thus far. I'm going to get a recap. He's had strikes up until the 4th frame, and he spared the 5th. Let's hope he can pick this up for another spare in the 6th. Looks pretty good. Couldn't quite see it around his bosom, but it was a spare. Scott on the approach. Looks pretty promising. It's going to hit a little bit light, leaving a not so good split for him to pick up in the 6th frame. Perfect ball from Tony. Turkey, baby. Turkey. Clarence wanted me to take note that I missed his last throw, which was a perfect strike. I'm going to do my best to get everyone from here out. You know, Sheldon has a habit of putting his bosom right in the shot, but too late in the pocket. He needs to either move right or slow his ball down. Should get him right into the pocket. Let's hope for a good spare in the 7th frame. Excuse me, 8th frame. Easy spare.
All right, so JoJo's up. He started with the first 4 and he fell off, but he's on 9 spare, 9 spare. Ball's looking good. Boom, carries the 10.
Scott up on the approach, going into the 8th frame. He said 3 opens leading up into this, so we're hoping for something a little stronger. Get his score back on track. Takes the inside line, hits hard, carries all 10. Let's go. All right, Tony, let's see a good ball. Let's see a strong ball. A little bit outside. Doesn't quite have the newtons to carry it back in. Easy spare for Tony. Here's another score recap. I'll get you guys in the loop again in the 10th frame. Big Booty Sheldon on the approach. Looks promising. Hit hard. Strike in the 10th frame for Sheldon. Let's see if we can follow it up with 2 more. All right, double up, Sheldon. Double up. Little outside. Hit hard. And it does. We've got some lane courtesy problems going on. Let's run it back. Big Booty Sheldon for the 247, and he hits.
All right, so JoJo back up. Again, he started with the first 4, open, 2 9 spares, and now on 2 in a row going into the 10th. Here we go. Oh, it's good. Oh no, over-rotated. All right, that's okay. Joe will pick it up. Let's see what we can do. He's in motion, rolls it. Oh. Got it. All right, so Joe's up for his last shot in the 10th. Let's see if he can carry out this 222. Oh, it's looking good. Breaking pocket, bang, carries. So I know these are zooms and stuff, but there should be a whole nother. Oh, that looks pretty good.
A little bit inside. I missed his first ball. It was a strike.
Okay, Mr. Vote.
But we do have the infamous right side spare that Scott and a lot of the other players on this team tend to struggle with. So let's see if he can pick it up. Not enough. Not enough to the right. Tony once again on the approach. Looking for a turkey in the 10th for a 200 game. Looks about right, and it hits strong. And he's off. Looks about right. Just a hair inside, maybe 1 or 2 boards. These left side spares, Tony doesn't usually have too much trouble with, but let's hope I am not jinxing him right now. That should have no problem coming back. And it does. Good game for Tony, a little shy of 200. A little shy of 200, but in the 180s range. 10th frame for Clarence. I don't believe a 200 game is possible, but let's hope for a turkey in this last frame. Give him the best score possible. Very inside line, but the oil helps him out there. And a strange dance. Second ball for Clarence. That looks a lot more promising, and it is. 10 pin was a little bit not wanting to go down, but it was carried. I got a funny feeling if Clarence strikes here, he's gonna perform his signature dance for us. It's a little inside. Will it hold? It holds. Final scores for the second game. Quick update on the score in the third game. Few opens. We got an open by Sheldon, we got an open by Scott, and we got an open from Clarence. We got a double bowler action here. We got Clarence on the left lane. A little inside, but it does hit hard, and now we got Sheldon on lane 32. Looks good.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, Joe is about to take the deck. So, first frame 9 spares, strike, 9 spares, strike. Let's see if he can keep this running. I'm thinking he can. He's taking forever. But that's okay, we won't tell anybody. Break point, pocket carry, good.
A little late on the record on that one, but hits a little bit high.
That's good. Because I think it's pretty, baby. You know what I mean?
Clarence on the approach. 5th frame, hoping for a turn. Little outside, but it's gonna hit hard. He doesn't even gotta look. We got Scott on the approach. Have not gotten too many shots in this game so far. It's been a little bit hectic. The inside line might work, and it does. Hits real hard. Damn, Scott is right. Clarence said it correct.
Scott, why are you trying to beat on me, dog? Come on. No, hell no.
Tony up on the approach. We've had a pretty clean game for him so far. 3 strikes in the first 3, followed by 3 spares in the 4, 5, 6. Little outside. Will it hold? It holds. Nice looking ball. Tony going into the 9th frame. Looks like he's lined up maybe on the 20 board with his right foot. Hits in between the 10 and the 15 arrow. It's a little bit light. Hopefully we can see an adjustment for his 10th frame. Tony's a pretty good spare shooter. It should be a relatively easy 10 pin. It's just a little off though. Not gonna get it. Clarence on the approach. Looks about right. Clarence said it right. What the fuck is that? That's really quite an unfortunate 9th for Tony and Clarence, but if Clarence picks this up, it's a beer on the house from me. Let's see if he can do it. Looks about right. Hit hard. Oh! That's really quite an unfortunate 9th for Tony and Clarence, but if Clarence picks this up, it's a beer on the house from me. Let's see if he can do it. Looks about right. Hit hard. Oh! I missed Scott's first throw, but he did get a strike in the 10th frame, leading off. Little outside. Still does carry. All right, Scott, let's see a good last ball in the 10th frame. It's a bit high. Tony has progressively moved left this entire night. His line must be getting a bit washed. Let's see if he can continue throwing strikes. Little bit high. Leaving a 4-7. Tony's already got a 200 game locked up, but let's see if he can get this spare. Maybe lock up an extra 10 pins. And he will. All right. A strike here for Tony will give him a 213. Let's hope he does it. He will not finish it. 211. We got Clarence on the approach, 10th frame. Beautiful shot.
Still missed one.
Messenger will not carry that 10. Clarence claims he is only a 30% spare shooter. Let's see if he can defy the odds. He will not defy the odds. Here's the final scores of the final game.